All right, we are here with Devin Harris just before the game tonight. Devin, it's a big game tonight, taking on the number one team in the East, the Celtics. What do the Mavericks need to do tonight to establish a win?
Well, that's to come out with a better resolve. I think, they're getting healthy. They had a few days of practice. Another game for Luka and Kai to gain some of that rhythm. And they tend to play up to competition. We've seen them like that against Minnesota. They had a big win here. And I expect, a better effort defensively, offensively, and just, something to get the crowd into.
Let's talk about the last game that was postponed to the Warriors. They had an extra day to come home, do practice here. As a player, what does that shift do that you get to have one extra night in your bed and then practice at home?
Anytime you can sleep in your bed, it's great. But I think just another way for the guys to come together, a few practices to tweak a little, some of the little things. I think there's been some slippage defensively. You get a chance to work those out. And like I said before, you got a lot of guys coming back from injury. Sometimes just those practices allow guys to find that rhythm together again, and I think that's going to be huge for this game tonight.
Mavericks have one of the toughest stretches in the league leading up to the All-Star break. 7 of the next 8 games are going to be against opponents above 500. What do the Mavericks need to do consistently until the All-Star break?
Well, I think, a lot of teams look at the All-Star break and they kind of lose focus. Sometimes if you're playing better teams, that's not allowed to happen. So, I think they're kind of glad they're playing that level of competition. So going into the break, that level of focus will be there on a nightly basis, and that's the best way to gain traction going to the All-Star break.
All right, we've got a big matchup tonight on Valley Sports Southwest. Luke High in the starting lineup tonight. Jeff Skinwade has an interview with Grant Williams. We'll see you on Valley Sports Southwest, 7 p.m. for Mavs Live, 7:30 tip-off.